So we're discussing this Azure Ephemeral OS temp disk thing issue. Mostly about this naming, this property. So let's look at that.
I couldn't find anything like that here.
Another question about my PR, because I need to create a new, there was a high CVE and I need to create new. Do you think someone is able to look at it tomorrow so I can implement it for Jammy, or do you think just release the new stem cells now?
I would just release them now because reviews typically take a week at least.
Yeah, okay.
It's also like a bit of a bigger change, right? There's quite a few changes. People will need to build up some context to make a proper decision on it. It's not like a two-line change.
No, I understand. Okay, it was just,
yeah.
It's fine.
For example, one thing that already was something interesting, like the specs first try to test if make sure that R6 log was disabled, right? Not enabled. And now it is enabled. I don't know if that is a problem, right? But that's something people need to figure out in the review. Like figure out why did we make it disabled by default in the beginning. There's some.
I know.
Yeah, I know, but I'm like that. That is what needs to.
Yeah, okay.
There needs to be consensus in the review, so it's got to take a bit more time, I assume. Unless you have like really proper documentation and things that you provide, so it's really easy for the people to review.
Should be. We just need to send them on a course to learn systemd.
Yes.
No problem.
Yeah, but it would help if you can comment and provide some context on why.
Yeah. I will comment some stuff. I will make a nice story.
That's good.
I'll put the 3 little pigs in it as well. Blew up a house.
Yeah. A diagram, maybe attach a PowerPoint will be awesome.
Yeah.
Instagram story.
An Instagram story, yes. I think that we're gonna make that a requirement on all PRs.
Make some TikTok treasure hunt so you can
Yes.
get too far.
I mean, there's one mention of local here.
Yeah, I think they made it local because it's on the local hypervisor disk, and it's an OS used for the OS also, and somehow they merged all the keywords.
Yeah, so it's ephemeral local. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
I mean that. And an instance refers to the hypervisor. So
yeah.
Should they mention OS? I mean, it's already only on the root disk, right? So that will work. The fact that it's only on the root disk, and then you need this property to make the ephemeral use this. And, I mean, actually, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Hmm. Something like that.
So, sounds good.
Yeah. Just to make it really clear. Yes. And then we can update it to open for contribution. Everything is now perfect. Ooh, this is from SAP, right? Why not? That's Mac.
Yes, it's Max from SAP.
Doesn't Azure provide some S3 compatible blob store?
Good question. SSH architecture. Using S3 Java API.
That's an S3 proxy. Huh. Currently, Azure that's 2016. That's still conventional wisdom. Azure blob storage. Same thing. Interesting. So that would mean they need and we need a blob store CLI, I guess. We have the S3 or S3. Yeah, that's what I meant. That's the one. Yeah, so that will be the start. So that will be such an CLI needs to be created for the Amazon or for Azure blob store. And then it would need to be integrated in the director and the stem cell with the agent. because those things are shelling out to these shared CLIs. So yeah, would be awesome. It's a bit of work.
Sounds like a feature request.
That sounds like open for contribution.
Hmm. I'm just noticing that the Bosch S3 CLI is written in Golang. Are there now any preferences for such an
All these
Azure
CLIs,
Blobster CLI?
yeah, it should be in Golang. Because it should also work on the stem cell, right? So and on the stem cell, I don't think we have like Ruby or something. We don't ship an interpreter with it, so you want to have like just a binary that you can drop in there. I mean, you could write it in something else that compiles into a binary, C or C# or
Rust.
Erlang. I don't know what. Rust. Yes, Rust. Yes, that's totally an option, but probably Golang is the easiest way to go, because then you can copy at least most of the code from the S3 CLI. You just need to change some of the libraries out.
Yeah, also interesting to know what kind of libraries Azure has.
Yeah.
Did they have something for Go? Most probably yes.
Yeah, that's another thing. I don't know what the what is the API? Is it just their own API? Is it by any chance WebDev?
I know that interesting. I know that the Cloud Controller can use Azure Storage. Maybe there is
Azure
something.
Storage. That's different than the blob store? Is it the same?
I think Azure Blob Storage, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
I think the Cloud Controller has something in that direction.
Yeah, there are multiple things that doesn't support some CPIs yet. So I like the native disk resizing is also not supported by Azure, for example.
Oh, it's in Ruby.
Just not
Okay,
implemented.
interesting.
That's different.
Yeah, I know, but it's just we have some things that are.
Mhm.
It was forked from the Azure.
Interesting. There is a personal fork that Cloud Controller is on. That's awesome.
Interesting, yes, Jeff. Oh, Azure.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just update it for to open for contribution. Okay. Anything else people want to discuss? Okay, if not, then I give you some time back. Bye all.
Have a
See ya.
nice evening, day. See you. Bye bye.
Yeah, see ya. Bye bye.
See you guys.